You know that feeling when you're just about to buy a new car, but something in your gut tells you to wait a little longer? Like maybe the next generation is about to change everything? That feeling isn't wrong. Because 2026 is shaping up to be one of the most important years the automotive world has seen in a long time. Not because of one single model, not because of hype, but because multiple shifts are happening at the same time. Design, technology, electrification, performance, and even how cars fit into daily life. Right now, most people are still thinking in terms of what's available today. But automakers are already living in 2026. They're testing, refining, and quietly preparing vehicles that will make a lot of today's cars feel outdated the moment they arrive. And the difference isn't just speed or screens. It's how these cars think, how they adapt, and how they connect to the world around them. Imagine stepping into a car that knows your routine before you even start the engine. A car that adjusts suspension, steering, and driving modes automatically based on traffic, weather, and road conditions. A car that feels less like a machine and more like a seamless extension of your day. That's the direction 2026 vehicles are heading. What makes 2026 especially worth waiting for is that it's not just about electric cars anymore. It's about balance. Automakers have learned from the rush of early EV adoption. They've seen what works, what frustrates drivers, and what still needs refinement. The result is a new generation of cars that feel mature, confident, and purpose-built, not experimental. Design language alone is taking a massive leap. The sharp, aggressive lines of the early 2020s are evolving into cleaner, more intentional shapes. Cars are starting to look timeless again, not just futuristic. Aerodynamics are smoother, proportions are more balanced, and every line has a function. These are vehicles designed to age well, not just grab attention on launch day. Step inside these upcoming 2026 cars, and the difference becomes even more obvious. Physical clutter is disappearing. Buttons are fewer, but more meaningful. Screens are smarter, not just bigger. Instead of overwhelming drivers with options, interiors are being designed to reduce cognitive load. The car understands what you need and when you need it. And then there's performance, but not in the old sense. Horsepower numbers still matter, but they're no longer the headline. Instant torque, adaptive driving dynamics, and software control performance are becoming the real stars. Cars in 2026 won't just be fast, they'll be intelligently fast. What's interesting is how personalization is becoming a core feature. In 2026, your car won't just be set up once at the dealership. It will evolve with you. Driving style, seating position, climate preferences, even sound profiles. Everything adapts over time. Two people driving the same model will have completely different experiences. Safety is also being redefined. Instead of reacting to danger, 2026 cars are focused on avoiding it altogether. Advanced driver assistance systems are becoming smoother, less intrusive, and more intuitive. The goal isn't to take control away from the driver, but to act as a constant, silent co-pilot that steps in only when truly needed. Connectivity is another area where waiting makes sense. Cars are no longer isolated machines. They're becoming nodes in a larger digital ecosystem. In 2026, vehicles will communicate more effectively with infrastructure, other vehicles, and personal devices. Navigation won't just show traffic, it will anticipate it. Routing will adjust dynamically based on real-time data, not static maps. And yes, electrification plays a huge role, but not in a one-size-fits-all way. 2026 is the year where choice really matters. Full electric, hybrid, plug-in hybrid, and even advanced combustion engines all coexist, each optimized for different lifestyles. Instead of forcing drivers into one solution, manufacturers are finally meeting people where they are. Charging anxiety is also being addressed in more practical ways. Faster charging, smarter battery management, and better range estimation are turning EV ownership into something predictable rather than stressful. Cars in 2026 won't just tell you how far you can go, they'll tell you how confident you should feel about it. What really sets upcoming 2026 cars apart is how software and hardware finally feel like they belong together. In the past, software often felt like an afterthought. In 2026, it's foundational. Over-the-air updates aren't just fixing bugs. They're unlocking new features, improving performance, and even changing how the car behaves over time. This shift means your car won't feel outdated after 2 years. It will grow, it will improve, it will stay relevant longer than any generation before it. That alone changes the value equation completely. And let's talk about driving feel, because that's something enthusiasts worry about. The fear has always been that more tech means less connection. But surprisingly, 2026 cars are finding ways to enhance that connection. Steering feedback, throttle response, and chassis tuning are being refined with incredible precision. The result is a driving experience that feels both modern and engaging. Luxury is also evolving. It's no longer just about leather and wood. It's about silence, smoothness, and effortlessness. Cars in 2026 are designed to reduce friction, physical and mental. Doors close more quietly. Rides are smoother. Transitions between acceleration and braking feel natural instead of mechanical. Even entry-level models are benefiting from this trickle-down effect. Features that were once reserved for flagship vehicles are becoming standard. That means waiting for 2026 isn't just about buying high-end cars. It's about getting more value across the board. Another reason these cars are worth waiting for is how global design influences are merging. American comfort, European precision, and Asian efficiency are blending into something new. The result is cars that feel universally appealing without losing brand identity. Sustainability is also being approached more honestly. Instead of just talking about emissions, manufacturers are focusing on materials, manufacturing processes, and long-term impact. Interiors are using recycled and renewable materials without sacrificing quality. Sustainability in 2026 feels intentional, not performative. And then there's the emotional side. Cars have always been more than transportation. They're freedom, identity, and aspiration. The upcoming 2026 lineup understands that. These cars aren't trying to shout. They're trying to connect. The moment you sit inside one, you feel it. The way the cabin wraps around you. The way the car responds without hesitation. The way everything just makes sense. That's not accidental. That's the result of years of feedback, testing, and refinement. Waiting for a car isn't just about specs. It's about timing. Buying right before a major generational shift can feel disappointing. Buying right after one feels satisfying for years. 2026 represents one of those shifts. So, if you're on the fence right now, if you're scrolling through listings and feeling unsure, that hesitation might be your best signal. Because what's coming next isn't just newer, it's fundamentally better. And this is only the beginning. The cars arriving in 2026 don't just introduce new features. They introduce a new philosophy about what a car should be in a world that's changing fast. From here, the story goes deeper.